Hello everyone, my name is Dave, and I want to explain to you my UBD project that I put together based around the concept of website coding. So when we look at websites, it's my goal to be able to teach a group of students how to create something similar to what you see on screen right now. I also want to teach them the proper ways to distinguish what works for them, as well as to be able to figure out where to go. Now, as far as my design strategy, I've chosen a more hands-on strategy. Traditionally, in a classroom setting, you would see whiteboards like this covered with notes. Now, all of these notes were just there as the instructor would talk. So you just had to listen and write down and remember. And then later you had to recall from memory to show you understood. The other way that I've been in classrooms and learned is just through the whole setup where you're on your screen watching the teacher as they go through everything. It's a little bit better than what we talked about before, but it's still not where I want to go with this project. So as far as an actual design strategy, I realistically think the best way to teach this is to do a little bit of instruction in the classroom, but then develop a lot of projects and offer a lot of chances for collaboration so that students can learn through doing and not just sitting there and recalling notes. Like I said, with a kinesthetic learner, you learn through moving, doing, and touching. So I want my students to get out there and learn how to code a website by actually getting out there and coding it, not just sitting there and repeating information that I have given them. So, as far as how we're going to do this, we've got a few approaches. When it comes to collaboration software, we have our Blackboard Collaborate, which we've been using throughout this course. I like it because it's a good way to bring a group of people together and have them see one screen and have them have the ability to interact with one another. If we look at places like Google Drive, that allows students to work on the same document at the same time, so this would be vital in assignments where students would be grouped together and have to code a website from the ground up. This way people can just work with each other and code as they go. The other piece of this whole learning process is teaching students where to find information and where they can and letting them know they can supplement their knowledge if necessary. So with that, I go to the W3 Schools site. When I was learning how to code websites, it was vital to me because I could always go back there and they would have everything I needed. So this is definitely something that I think is going to be important for all students when learning how to code a website, to know that this is one of the first resources they could go to. So what kind of learning is going to occur during this whole process? Well, I want to pull up this document about the 6 facets of understanding. In my project, as far as how things would fit, when I look at explaining something, I'm going to have students create a website and then explain to the class why they chose to, in terms of choices for programming language, content, and layout. Another part of this is interpretation, and this is where I want students to be able to analyze a website, tell me what they like, tell me what they don't like. If it's broken, tell me how they can fix it. As far as the application, I believe this goes into actually creating a website in a group and being able to stand behind your decisions. As perspective, this is, in my mind, another thing that could be accomplished through having students critique other websites or critique each other. They're gaining perspective. During this whole process, they're also gaining empathy because they're learning how to take this criticism, they're learning how to use it constructively, and as a result, they're improving their self-knowledge and getting to know themselves better. So, in this whole process, I think that my design is one that could be used to successfully teach students how to code a website. And I truly believe that with a good teaching environment and willing participants, that this could be an easy task. So with that, I want to thank you all for your time today, and I look forward to seeing all your presentations. Thank you.